A couple times a week, I get DMs on here and Instagram from people saying, I really want to start investing, but I'm worried about Trump. I'm worried about tariffs. I'm worried about a recession. I don't make enough money. Shouldn't I wait until I have a higher salary? Markets seem overvalued right now. Shouldn't I wait for things to drop before I start? Here's the most important thing when it comes to investing, and it all boils down to one word, and that word is start. Should I start? Should I wait to start? When should I start? The word is start. You're not buying your whole position today. If you want thousands or hundreds of shares in a position, most people aren't able, myself included, to just go out and buy 10,000 shares in a company or $1 million worth of an S&P 500 index fund. You start. I don't care if markets are at all-time highs. I don't care if we're in the middle of a recession. I don't care if markets are going sideways and everyone's just kind of sitting and twiddling their thumbs. I don't care. If I'm a new investor, I'm focusing on starting, building a foundation first. One S&P, one tech, one dividend. Just starting to invest. Just take a look at what happens the longer you wait. If you're in your early 20s and you go, gee, I just don't have a lot of money to invest. I got like $50 a month. That's hardly anything. I'll just wait until I have more money later. Remember, the more you kick the can, the more expensive it becomes to retire, if you're able to at all. Just take a look. This right here is an investing calculator. And if you want the link to this and all of the other resources I use, all you have to do is go right here and click on the menu, and everything here is 100% free. There's not even an email sign up. Now, let's say you're 20 and you want to retire when you're 60. That gives you 40 years. If you put $250 a month into an S&P 500 index fund, by the time you retire, you will have almost $1.4 million. And remember, this is just one investment. So I don't want to hear any shit in the comments like 1.4 million in 40 years will buy you half a gallon of milk. Shut up. It's not your only investment. You're going to have other investments and you're going to invest more over the years, hopefully, as you get older. But this is just as an example. With 40-year time horizon, you can end up a millionaire with just $250 a month. And yes, I know $250 a month is not just a just. That's a lot. I get it. But it's just wait until you see what this number becomes the more you wait. Now let's say you've got 30 years until you retire. So you're starting when you're 30 and you're hoping to retire when you turn 60. That same $250 a month, just with 10 fewer years to invest, gets you $500,000. You would now have to invest $500 per month for 30 years to end up with over $1 million. What if you start when you're 40 with $500 per month? With just 20 years until you hit 60, you will only have $362,000. The longer you wait to start, the more expensive it becomes. If you only have 20 years to invest and you want to become a millionaire in that time, you would have to invest $1,500 per month. If you thought $250 a month was a lot, this is what it's going to look like when you're 40 and you're just starting. If you have 10 years until retirement, that $1,500 a month gets you nowhere. $300,000. And don't get me wrong, $300,000 is a lot of money, but you're not going to be retiring off of $300,000. Not only that, but not a lot of people have an additional $1,500 every single month to put into their investments. You only had 10 years until you retired. To have $1 million, you would have to invest $5,000 a month. Not only that, but you would need everything to work in your favor with just a limited window, 10 years. You would need everything to work out 100%, which is very unlikely. This is why it is better to just start. Even if it's $50 a month, it's something. And it gets you in that investor mindset, that investor mentality versus the consumer mentality, which is, oh, gee, $50 for these shoes. Well, I really want them. You might not need them, but you really want them. Which would you rather have? The ability to one day retire? Working sucks. You want to work for the rest of your life? You want to die at your desk? I don't think you do. Would you rather have those shoes now? Or an investment portfolio that makes sure that your future is taken care of? I get it. People say, hey, look, life is for the living. I want to enjoy. I want to do stuff. I want to spend my money and buy the stuff I want. I get it. You can do that too. But you need to make sure your future is taken care of first. If you ever want to be able to retire, you need to live below your means, you need to start investing, and you need to smash that follow. All right, see you later.